Hi Aquarius. This is Amishi's Tarot. Today we'll be taking a look at the recent past energy between you and the person that you're currently dealing with. We'll see what's coming up for the two of you. We'll find out what the challenge is going to be, and then we'll take a look and see what the outcome is. Before we start, a lot of my subscribers asking me for a personal love reading. So I made an offer for them. If you're interested too, do not hesitate to contact me in the email below.
Okay, let's shuffle, and then we cut the cards to see the bottom of the deck for the most important message, the overall energy for April. And again, time is fluid, you know how it goes. Time is fluid, and it depends on your perspective about the things in your life. Oh, looks like we are fighting. What's going on, Aquarius? We are in fighting mode. 5 of Swords, taking advantage. I hope nobody takes advantage of you, but definitely we are in fighting mode here. Or fighting for love. Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, and the 4 of Wands. I know. Fighting for family and stability and roots and love and the whole package. So let's see what's going on. We might be struggling, right? 5 of Swords. I know it's 5 of Wands, but it feels like a very personal, intimate struggle with family, love, connection, talking about love. Knight of Cups is action when it comes to love. So let's see who is confining us here. I know I'm teasing you. So Aquarius, past energy is on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual. Let's have current energies on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual. And let's have the possible outcome for you, the person you are dealing with, and mutual. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. I know. Renewal. I know. And the 8 of Cups. But it was not meant to be there. So let's see what's going on. Definitely a lot of love, Aquarius. I don't know exactly your situation, but whatever that is and whatever the perspective on it, you are surrounded by love here. Knight of Cups is my love you, I want you, I want to make love to you energy, and the Ace of Cups is here's my cup, right? We can start over, or it can be a new cup, but we'll have to see the other energies. So what's going on here? We do have the 2 of Wands. For the past energies, we have the King of Pentacles with the 2 of Wands. So somebody put us at crossroads here. It was a mature decision though, right? It was something that, it was not out of impulse. King of Pentacles, I mean, he's a businessman. He's analyzing, right? Risks and, has quite a I would say down-to-earth type of perspective when it comes to love. It is a nurturing energy, and of course can be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but at some point in the past we had to make choices, and I kind of feel we are in that situation right now where we are pushed to make choices, and I'm not sure we are ready because we do have 5 swords in our 2 hands, right? So we are still fighting. We are still struggling. And it's interesting, right? Knight of Cups is the energy of an old love or a love that you already connect with, and the Ace of Cups is the energy of a new love. So for some of you, you might be struggling. What exactly you should choose, but we'll see. That's why we ask for guidance. Now this person of yours, 8 of Wands and the Judgment, and 8 of Wands is the energy of taking off, and sometimes it's the energy of passionate communication. I don't feel that's the case. I feel that that was a big decision that they've made with the Judgment. It's a fundamental one, right? It's the turning point when we decide I'm not going to go left, I'm going to go right, and I will never look back. And 8 of Wands is a quick shift in movement. So maybe they've made, Aquarius, a decision. This person of yours, it's not they haven't thought about. 8 of Wands is the energy of ideas, right? So they thought about, but the movement was abrupt. And it was one of a final decision of some sort. Maybe they decided to go into a renewal of some sort, or to make a decision to renew something in their life, to go back to someone, or to go back to to a past life of some sort, right? Doesn't mean in another life, but you know, going back to the way they were living before they've met you. It has this energy there. And of course, between the two of you, we do have the Queen of Swords, which is your energy, and the Ace of Pentacles. And it's interesting, right? Somebody made a decision to kind of have a different start than I believe on your side. You are ready to renew this connection, or maybe to start it from scratch all over again, right? And we have Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, right? A lot of renewals, and yet we have you struggling with it. I wonder why. It has this energy like they haven't really given you a chance, you know. By the energy of the Eight of Wands, the abrupt decision and the Judgment, boom, like a final, no appeal, no nothing, right? Type of decision. I feel that they haven't really given you the chance, and yet here you are, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, right? Wanting to reboot a situation. Well, where are we right now? Definitely in a Tower moment. And the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And I feel this is you, and this is an explosion of emotions, right? Unexpected. It's a surprise, but in the same time it's disruptive, and at the same time makes you emotionally mature. That's the Queen of Cups. I know, might be overwhelmed with emotions, but I mean, if the goal is the Queen of Cups, I want more, right? Because it is the energy of having your, I would say, ascension out of this disruption. It's by excellence a combination of ascension and emotional, I don't want to say control. I'm pretty sure you're quite in control of your emotions. But it's like we get a grip of a situation that is quite exploding in our face right now. Now this person, oh, they are in fighting mode. Oh, you are in loving mode and they are in fighting mode. Oh well. Just saying, because they have the Five of Swords and Ace of Swords. So together it's a Six of Swords, and this is escaping so that they don't give any explanation. But it's also struggling with communication at this point, struggling with clarity of the mind, having a plan when it comes to you and what's going on between the two of you. They are also kind of channeling the energy, your energy of Swords, and of course can be another air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. That is a strong energy of a water sign, but just saying, right? It's just energy. So, and in fighting mode as well, but I believe it's more fighting with themselves, honestly, and struggling to see what's going on, and struggling to understand what's going on between the two of you. And probably why the Tower moment happened, right? That is that too. Maybe they've done something and their decision was self-focused. I mean, we know the Judgment, it's fundamental decisions to turn our life around, right? And that's what they've done, but they were not expecting whatever Tower moment came. This is how it feels. So now they are kind of I don't want to say desperate, but in a way trying to understand what's going on. Mutual energies between the two of you. We do have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Hangman. Things are not moving, and probably you keep an eye on them, they keep an eye on you, and I don't know if that is another person. In all honesty, that is the Queen of Cups, and we do have two Kings of Pentacles and of Wands, but can be a very wise, mature energy, and their wise, mature energy as well, right? After a Tower moment, we kind of have a sort of awakening that gives us like a bit of a different perspective on what we thought was solid and stable, right? So I kind of feel that yes to observation and keeping an eye on each other, but in the same time that is a sense of evolution there. For some of you, can be a fire sign between you and your person. Aquarius, you might have an earth sign and a fire sign, and that's a stagnation, and that's a Tower moment, and the stagnation in making this situation moving. And moving to April, we do have the Ten of Cups and the Four of Cups. Somebody is bored in a family setting. Four of Cups with the Ten of Cups is like, but I know this life, I want a different one, you know. And it has the energy of being surrounded by people who love you. Cups are all about emotions and love, so you are surrounded by people, but I kind of feel we might not be focusing on what's important, you know, I'm just saying. And I don't know if the universe is like pointing out you are loved, you are surrounded by people. So make sure you put your energy at the right place, right? Because the Four of Cups is focusing on an empty cup when the universe is giving us an opportunity. And this person is waiting on you. Look at this. Three of Wands and the Magician, right? They are looking out for a new life, a new manifestation, you know, kind of gathering some, you know, knowledge, information, self-esteem, you name it, manifestation, powers, and waiting for the right opportunity, waiting for the right moment, you know, to do something about the situation that is going on right now. And mutual energies between the two of you, that is no doubt, that is love, right? We have the Lovers, Gemini energy, and the Strength, Leo energy. For some of you, of course, maybe a fire sign in between, and that is love with a fire sign, and that's maybe what this connection is struggling for at this point. But I feel that is love mainly. Yeah, we started by saying there is a lot of love, and that is also a renewal of a connection of some sort. And with the Lovers, it's kind of like a confirmation. But Aquarius, I'm not sure you have a family with this person. Maybe you do. Maybe you do, or maybe you're about to, you know, take two different paths, and the universe is bringing you back together. That is definitely a renewal of some sort of a connection, but I also feel other people might be there, and people we don't want to give our attention to also, and that's the Tower moment, right? It feels like a love that becomes stronger and stronger till it goes out with a boom, right? I'm just saying, but boy, are we in fighting mode here. So I don't know if you are fighting for this love. It has also a strong energy for someone where we are really fighting for a love of some sort that we want to have. We want to start from scratch. We want to continue. God knows. But then that is, you know, there are boundaries that it's difficult to kind of, you know, shift away. Hey, I know. Aquarius, let's ask for some guidance. Boy, it is this reading. I mean, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Lovers, Knight of Cups. You cannot have more offerings and more love and more desire, right? For someone, and it is reciprocated. It is reciprocated, but I feel the Tower moment made you in fighting mode and made them in fighting mode. So let's see. Let's ask for some guidance, right? Let's see what we are guided to do here. Oh, soulmates, Aquarius. Well, now you know, kind of a confirmation, right? You have a strong bond with this person. That is a strong love. That is a body, mind, and soul. We do have self-respect. So I kind of understand, right? Twice the Five of Swords. You are fighting for your place and your whatever you want to have in this connection. They fight for it, and both we are fighting. Instead of having some peace of mind, we do have serendipity, right? Okay to self-respect and fighting for what's yours. Fighting, right? How about a conversation? We do have serendipity and we have sexuality, I'm just saying, and commitment. Okay. And it's interesting, right? We have self-respect and worthiness. I saw this and in my mind it was, but it's all connected. Okay? So I don't know, Aquarius, but how it feels like. And you tell me how you receive this guidance. But we do have soulmates, so there is a bond you have with someone. You have serendipity, having peace of mind, right? And then sexuality, self-respect, and worthiness. So I don't know if we are having a physical bond with someone and then a very spiritual bond with someone else. And that is a form of reevaluating your commitment, right? Is it based on genuine love? Is it based just on a physical need? I'm just saying. And then that is self-respect and worthiness that we need to look into. If you feel like, not today. It can wait, right? So energies we are guided to put back into the flow, definitely imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Yeah. So when it comes to soulmates, when it comes to the bond that you have with someone, maybe imagination can take you out of the corner, if I'm allowed to say. Releasing blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. We do have self-respect and blame, right? I accept responsibility for my well-being. When it comes to self-respect, you are the only one responsible. That's a strong message for someone. We do have growth, and it comes with peace of mind, right? So in moments of peace of mind, that's when we grow the most. We can reflect on the experiences we had. So I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. That is a message for someone. And surrender frustration. We have sexuality and surrender frustration. I know, COVID didn't help. I know, you tell me. So, frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. And bottom of the deck, discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So we have discipline, commitment, and worthiness. So I don't know, when it comes to commitment, we need some form of discipline and imagination. Maybe it's one of those connections where we've been together for so long. And many things maybe became a routine of some sort. And I kind of feel that as an Aquarius out there, it's really guided to evaluate the soulmate connection you have with someone, and probably a physical bond that you have with someone else. Yeah, I mean, where do you want to put your energy, right? And we have all the aces, which is a renewal, which is starting from scratch again. And yet those beautiful energies are combined with energies of love, roots, family, and people who love you back, right? 10 of Cups. So hey, this is all that I have for you. You know I love you. I wish you nothing but the best. I want you to stay strong and safe out there, and come see me next time. Bye. Take care.